Thank you, MJ Marcori. Hello and welcome to the Versailles tent here at the beautiful Novotel in Cubao. It's nice to see a lot of familiar faces, our friends from the media and the press, and thank you for joining us today for this special media briefing, coverage, press con of David Archuleta and friends for the holiday benefit concert. My name is Andre Felix from CNN Philippines.
And I'm Sam Saguani from CNN Philippines as well.
Hi Sam.
Hi Andre, how are you?
I'm good, nice to see you.
Nice to see you too. It's a beautiful day today.
That's right, Sam is our lifestyle correspondent at CNN Philippines. So we're going to have so much fun with David Archuleta and some Filipino artists that will be joining him on Friday. As we all know, it's a very special holiday benefit concert, Sam, for the Friday, November 16th at 6:30 p.m. at the New Frontier Theater. And we actually talked about it on the morning show earlier, and it's just really nice to hear from David.
Yeah, it definitely is. And along with David are very special artists, Anton Antenor Cruz, JBK, and Mikee Misalucha. So this is a benefit concert for Mabuhay Deseret, which is the largest surgical charity in the country.
That's right.
And this upcoming concert will give Mabuhay Deseret an opportunity to provide more families with life-changing surgeries.
That's wonderful. Let's give it up for Mabuhay Deseret. Thank you so much for having this wonderful, wonderful concert. And Mabuhay Deseret is also celebrating its 30th anniversary. So palapan natin, happy 30th anniversary, Mabuhay Deseret. Wonderful. Woo! And we'd like to welcome here on stage, just to give us a few opening remarks, the president of Mabuhay Deseret, the woman in charge, Miss Kim Morrison. Hi, Kim.
Artists who have donated their time and their talents to help us to have this benefit concert for Mabuhay Deseret Foundation. So a lot of you, this is the first time you're hearing about Mabuhay Deseret, and you're probably thinking, Desa what? And so I just wanted to go over a little bit about the name of Deseret. It's an ancient word, and it means honeybee. And so this is part of the philosophy of Mabuhay Deseret Foundation is that each of us works together to make something sweet, just like in a beehive. So today, we are grateful that all of you are here as fellow honeybees working together to make this sweet thing happen. Just to give you a little history, I wrote it down so I wouldn't forget, because I'm very forgetful. So how Mabuhay Deseret works is that we are like a beehive. We have everybody working together, local doctors working with local hospitals to provide care to these local patients. And this is part of, it's part of how we work. It was originally started by Dr. Bill Jackson, who was here as a missionary about 30 years ago. And so that's why we are starting our 30-year anniversary, because while he was here 30 years ago, he saw this great need. Because although he was called to be just a missionary, he happened to be a physician. So as a doctor, he saw the great need for different, very visible needs, like cleft lip and cleft palate, clubfoot, different things that were not being addressed. And so he said, hey, let's do something about this. So he got together with some of the local doctors and talked to the local hospitals about providing care for these people who obviously couldn't afford it for themselves, because if they could, then they would have taken care of it by then. And so that's how it started. It started with one surgery, and now, 30 years later, we've done over 100,000 surgeries in the Philippines. Pretty awesome. As part of our philosophy, you guys can all meet some of our patients. We brought some of the cutest people in the world. You can meet them afterwards if you want. They're all sitting here up front. But as part of our philosophy, just kind of so that you know, we love to have everybody come in and be a honeybee. We even ask the patients to be honeybees themselves, so that their self-esteem is built up and they know that they can contribute something, we ask them, bring whatever you can. So sometimes it's a papaya from the tree in front of their house, or sometimes it's maybe a small bag of rice, or one time when I was in Davao, they brought a live chicken, and I said, okay. And so anything to pay it forward. Everybody can be part of making something sweet together. So the thing that makes us special, not only do we work with local doctors, it's not a team coming from a foreign land here for 2 weeks and then leaving. We have local hospitals and we have rehabilitation here. We have hospice houses where our patients can stay. And so if you can imagine, I know all of us probably know someone who has a condition like a cleft lip or cleft palate, or you see someone with a club foot, or maybe they're an amputee. These are the kinds of people that we help. We also help people with all kinds of eye maladies. So anything with crossed eyes. And in this group of people, you'll notice that most of these people will be bullied and sort of maybe overlooked for who they really are, and people only see on the surface that, oh, this is a clubfoot person, or this is somebody with a cleft. So what we do at Mabuhay Deseret is we provide these life-changing surgeries to help people literally to be cured from preventable blindness so that they can see. But also, we help other people to be able to see them for the real person that they are, not just someone with a cleft lip or someone with a club foot. We help them to be seen as well. So again, I'd like to say thank you to everyone here for being a honeybee and helping us promote this awesome cause. And yeah, that's it. Welcome.
Thank you so much, Kim. And thank you for all that you do to the Mabuhay Deseret team, to the doctors, for all that you do to make a difference in people's lives. Would any of you have questions for Kim? No? No questions?
If you have any questions for Kim, I think later on for the press conference, I think they're a little bit shy right now. But Kim, thank you so much. Again, let's give it up for Kim Morrison, Mabuhay Deseret, doing the Lord's work. Great job. 30 years now. Happy 30th anniversary, Mabuhay Deseret. And yeah, if you have any questions for her, you can just approach her, or later on, we can call her back on stage. But right now, as we've said, Sam, for Friday's holiday concert, David Archuleta will be joined by very talented Filipino artists. And first up, we have Mr. Anton Cruz, who was a semi-finalist in Season 2 of the show Tawag ng Tanghalan. Anton? Anton's not here. He's really busy, but he will be there for sure on Friday. We also have
Pinoy band and former X Factor UK contestants JBK, composed of Joshua Pulon, Brian Del Rosario, and Kim Lawrence Ordonio.
May we have them here on stage? Let's give it up for JBK! Josh, Brian, and of course Kim. All right, JBK, bati muna kayo. Why don't you say hi to all our friends from the media and the press before you answer some questions? Mag-hello muna tayo.
Hi guys, magingay naman dyan, oh. Energy naman, energy! And hi guys, we're JBK and maraming salamat dahil invite nyo kami na makasama dito sa David Archuleta at makatulong sa the desert. Mabuhay Desert.
Desert, iba yung desert, yung ensaymada yun. That's the sweet earlier.
Kakakain ko to naman ng dessert eh.
Desert, oh, kakakain mo na ng ensaymada. He had so much ensaymada earlier, I saw him. That's why he's still thinking about dessert. But it's Mabuhay Desert. You're laughing, why don't you say hi?
Sabi ko na huwag ka na magsalita eh. We're just grateful to be here today, and David Archuleta is such an inspiration, and Mabuhay Desert Foundation, congratulations guys, and we would like to extend our help and to inspire the children of this benefit foundation, and thank you guys for inviting us. So, thank you.
Maraming salamat. JBK, you may now take your seats. JBK, and of course, we also have singer-songwriter Mikee Misalucha. Mikey's here! Yay! Want to say hi, Mikee?
Hello po sa inyo lahat. Hi everyone. I would like to thank Mabuhay Desert for inviting me, especially to Ate Melody and Kim. And I'm very happy to be part of this wonderful, wonderful event and to be able to meet the one and only David Archuleta, who's an inspiration to everyone. And I'm looking forward for Friday, so I hope to see all of you guys there. So yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Mikee. Mikee Misalucha, ladies and gentlemen. And we also, since he's not here, but you know who's here? You know who's here? David Archuleta is here with the kids. We will introduce him later on. So once again, we have Anton Cruz, JBK, Mikee Misalucha, who will be joining David on Friday. And now
Now it's time to introduce our guest of honor, who actually just released a new album titled Winter in the Air.
And yeah, earlier today on the morning show New Day on CNN Philippines, we got to talk to him about his new album, the great songs that are in that album. Actually, I'm so excited. And this guy, he's always here in the Philippines. I think this is 7th or 8th time here in the country. See, he lost count. I lost count too. 6th time, but he keeps on coming back and forth to the Philippines. He loves the Philippines. And you know, even if we don't have winter here in the Philippines, the holiday season really comes early in the country. We were talking to David about that. Once it hits the bird months, it's already holiday season for the Philippines. So we are really looking forward to the holiday benefit concert happening this Friday. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome on stage David Archuleta. Very talented singer, songwriter. David Archuleta. David, why don't you greet everybody? Good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
All right.
Thank you for being here, everyone. Thank you.
Wonderful. David, you may have a seat. All right, Sam, maybe we can take this spot right here.
Far away.
It's like one side, pick a side. Okay. All right. So by the way, we know that there are a lot of milestones in your life, David, but you're here. Why don't you tell everybody the reason you're back here in the Philippines? We've talked about this earlier on the morning show, but once again, why are you here back in Manila having this wonderful concert?
Yes, well, it's great to be back here in the Philippines, and it's great to be back here for a good cause, helping this great organization that does so much for people, for Filipinos who need it. As they mentioned, they've done over 100,000 operations, and they're averaging out about 5,500 operations annually each year now. And they help a lot of kids. As you can see, they've got some of the kids here who are benefiting from this. And I love kids. I love helping them. So, and I love the Filipino people. As you mentioned, I don't know how many times I've been here now, but it's nice to be able to come and to give back to a country that has given so much to me through my career as well.
You know, you've been there before, you've even had a show, and you know, Tagalog line, right? We made you say that. Is that okay? You said, if you still remember that line.
Well, yeah.
Go.
Okay, well, yeah.
He knows the Tagalog line, and he memorized this line. Go ahead.
Well, yeah, I did it for the
TV show
series, Nandito Ako, and so yeah, it's just, wala naman akong ginagawa masama sa'yo.
See, everybody loves that. Palakpakan nyo naman, David Archuleta. Wala naman siyang ginagawa masama. Of course, you're here for a good cause, for a good reason. Everybody loves you here, David. I just want to ask also, all of you guys, how excited are you to be part of this benefit concert, of course, brought us by Mabuhay Deseret, and to be share the same stage with David Archuleta. JBK, kayo?
Never in our wildest dream na makakasama namin si David, and just sitting beside him makes it surreal, and I just want to thank David for doing this, and I do believe that he's doing this for free, and for the love of the kids, and for the love of the foundation, and just want to, we're grateful, forever grateful.
How about you, Mikee?
I was really shocked when I got a call from one of from Ate Melody, actually, from Mabuhay Deseret, and
Yes.
she asked me if I could perform with David, and I didn't have any second thoughts. I just definitely said yes. And it's a really, really big opportunity for me. And I also met all the kids, and all of them are so awesome. And it's really inspiring for David to come over here again and do this with all of us. And it's just very humbling to be part of this. And it's really, really exciting. American Idol, David Archuleta, like, what?
And he doesn't age too. He still looks like the same dude that joined American Idol almost 10 years ago. 10 years ago, right, David?
Over 10 years ago.
Over 10 years ago.
Yeah, and ever since I was in high school, I already watched him. He never changed a bit, and he's really, really awesome. When I met him back in Utah, so it's really great just to be here. Yeah.
How about you, David, to be with these great artists? How does it feel to be with these Filipino artists?
Well, it's a real privilege for me as well. So I appreciate all the kind words everyone's been sharing. It's great to be with such great talent for a good cause, and to have local support supporting local people here in the Philippines. So yeah, and even like everyone who comes to the concert on Friday, to the benefit concert, you'll be helping as well. So you'll be able to enjoy the songs, the new album I just released with Christmas music, but you will be taking part in helping out fellow Filipinos in need. So so we do please just ask that you come to support. It's not just for a great concert with great artists. It is you're giving back to your own country.
I like that. I like how you put that. We have talented artists on stage. We'll be experiencing great music with this concert on Friday. But it's beyond that as well, beyond the music, beyond the artists. It's helping these kids and helping, of course, Mabuhay Deseret as well. And with that, Sam?
As Andre mentioned, David is celebrating a couple of milestones in his life, and it's been 10 years since he released his first album. Am I right?
Yeah.
10 years.
Yeah. The 11th was the 10th anniversary. So this week is the 10th anniversary. So
Wow! Wow!
And David is also having a birthday coming up on December 28th. So a happy birthday in
In
advance.
advance, we say happy birthday to you. JBK singing that song. All right, so that will be December 28th, and
And at this point, we'd like to open the floor for questions. So kindly state your name and your organization. Who wants to start?
yeah, if you have any questions, I believe we have microphones on standby.
it's actually I'll be turning 28. So it's what is that called? Is it your golden birthday when it's the same? The 28th. I'm turning 28. What is it called? Someone know?
Oh, what is it called?
What's that?
When we
Is it
turn
golden?
28.
Your golden birthday or something? Okay, golden birthday.
Golden birthday, right?
Yeah,
But I didn't even know that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
either.
Okay.
Well, happy golden birthday.
Happy golden birthday. David, the floor is now open for questions. Sam, I will be joining the floor since, as you know, David, of course JBK knows and Mikey also knows, Filipinos are quite shy in the beginning.
I feel you.
Yeah, we're all shy here. I'm shy. Who wants to ask the first question here? State your name and organization.
Naren from Archuleta, Philippines. Yeah, I've seen the one. I saw your release last night, but I was there in spirit. I have just a couple of questions for you, two actually. First, I know you went on your mission, no? So and I know you've been exposed to a lot. You see a lot of the people who are in need, and you know that there is always a place for all of us to help. Has this inspired you a lot in your future as you go through your music career?
Going on my mission.
Yeah, I mean, how has this inspired you to continue with your music?
Yeah, it's good to see you, Nari. Going on a mission, I learned how to be in a lot of, go out of my comfort zone. And I learned that I could be me, I could be myself. And so going on a big TV show like American Idol and gaining a fan base and releasing music, I felt like I had to be someone else to be good enough. I felt like I had to make certain choices. I had to, if I went to do a show, I had to make sure everyone liked me and I had to look cool and I had to do all this stuff. And you know, it was exciting. It was exciting. A lot happened. I kept very busy, but taking a break to go on a mission, it taught me how to not make it so much about myself and to make my life about others and giving to others and serving them. Because like it says, when you are in the service of others, you're in the service of your God. And that's why I went on my mission, was to serve God. But the way you come close to Him and you feel His strength and His power is when you give to others and you connect to them. So I learned coming back from my mission, at first I thought, okay, well I guess I'm going to go back to how it was before, came back to me, hey, try to make everyone like me and make me look cool again. But I realized I felt very empty doing that. I was very unsatisfied. And I was like, oh, I remember feeling like this before. This is actually how I felt before. Like in the middle of everything, it was still awesome to be a performer and have followers and to have successful music. But it's not the same as what I experienced by serving other people. So I realized I want to do music still. I want to make albums. I want to do shows. I want to connect with my audience. But let me find ways that I can still, so that it's helping other people. And this is a perfect opportunity to give music, to connect with an audience, but you're giving back. You know, it's not about, oh, how great of sales can I get, and how much money will I make? It's how can we give a great show to the audience, and we all take part in helping out people who can't afford it themselves. And I'm a big believer that small and simple things, great things can come to pass. That is how I try to live my life now.
Yeah, very inspirational, David. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why we are really inspired by you. So we hope, well, hopefully one day, if the time is right, if the situation is right, I can invite you to help in our foundation's cause. More of taking care of the hearts in our kids. My other question is with regards to your album, your Winter Year. It's very good. Yeah, again, Christmas Every Day might become our theme song in the Philippines because by September, you know, it's Christmas time already, so it can totally be our theme song. Another one that comes out well is Winter Year. It's very cute, very lovely. For us, the term is kilig. You know, it was funny when the video came out the first time. So I was playing it, and then, but with my job, I had to multitask. So I saw you in the first part of the video. And then later when I looked again, there was two people dancing. I said, oh my gosh, David's dancing. I had to rush to the TV and say, oops, it wasn't you. But you should totally dance, David. I know you can. I asked you before. Well, anyway, one of my favorite songs on the album is when you sang White Christmas, your falsetto and that. Out of this world, I mean, you know, like Adam Levine has nothing on you. It's really good. And I like the vibe that, you know, you're known more for singing like ballads and slow songs. But I think what I like are your songs, your cool, soulful songs, like what you did with Mindy and other things inside and this Christmas. Do you see yourself going to that type of music later on when you compose more songs? Jazzy, soulful music?
I guess it's always good to try a little bit of everything, right? I do love soulful music. So I guess there's a little flavor of everything on the new album, like you mentioned, some ballads, some fun songs, some songs that have a little more soul and heart to them as well. So thank you.
you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, Tari. We have a question, of course, from one of the pillars in the media industry.
Hello, David. I'm Lars Santiago of GMA. Can you please tell us more about your album? And are we going to hear you sing your songs, your Christmas songs on Friday?
Yes. Well, Winter in the Air is actually my second Christmas album. I love Christmas, so I guess I'm like a lot of the Philippines. I listen to Christmas music all year. So when I was doing my first Christmas album, I thought I have to. Even when I was finishing the first one, I said, I know I have to make another one because I can't fit all of my favorite Christmas songs on one album. But I thought it'd be fun to write my own Christmas songs as well. So I have a few original Christmas songs as well. And I'll be singing all of them on Friday, as well as some of the Christmas classics. Because that's what I love. You know, even if people don't listen to David Archuleta or an artist, we have a Christmas album and you sing these traditional Christmas songs. It's songs everyone knows and loves, and they can sing along to. So that's what I love about Christmas. It's like you don't have to like even the artist's songs to like the Christmas songs that they're singing. You know what I mean? I don't know.
What's your favorite Christmas song?
Sorry?
What's your favorite?
My favorite, I would have to say "O Holy Night" is my favorite. Yeah.
I'd like to ask Mikey and JBK, could you please tell us about your participation in the concert?
Ano? Hirap mag-English. Well, we actually, this year has been a very fruitful year for the OPM here in the Philippines. And this year, we actually released a new single under Warner Music Philippines. And we are going to sing our single in Kia Theater. And just a trivia, last year we created a bucket list. And one of the list is to perform in Kia Theater, so which is the New Frontier Theater, and we are so lucky that we got invited in this awesome event. And yeah, this Friday we're gonna scratch the list, and we're also going to perform a Christmas song, and hopefully we're going to have a collaboration song with David as well. So yeah, you guys should check it out.
Sorry, ano po yung question?
Your participation in the concert.
Oh, my participation. Okay, so actually, I already met an answer. I'm from GMA Records also, so it's a really great opportunity for me to represent GMA Records as well. And same with JBK, I'll be singing a couple of original songs and also some Christmas songs for you guys, of course. And yeah, I'm also looking forward to singing with David, so I hope that pushes through the cover. So yeah.
Will there be a duet? Can we be expecting a duet, like with David or with JBK?
I think all of us are gonna have I don't know if you still call it a duet, but all of us are gonna sing it.
That's nice. Now we have another question.
Hi David, I'm MJ from TV5.
Hello.
Yes, David, we've seen a lot of you already, but will we see more of you after this gig? Or do you even consider like staying here part-time in the Philippines since your fans here love you so much?
I'm sure I'll come back, you know, because this time it's more focused on Mabuhay Deseret and the benefit concert. So it's not so much about promoting my own music as much, I guess, even though I am doing that, but it's more for the benefit concert. So I'd love to come back and focus more on the fans and just more, I guess, myself next time and on them.
what's your 2019 looking like? Like, what are you gonna do? Do you have major concerts, etc.?
Well, in 2019, I will have some shows coming up in the U.S. We've been talking about making a visit back to the Philippines again because this trip is very short, so there's only time for the one concert, and I haven't been able to go to any other parts of the Philippines other than here in Manila area. And so I would like to go actually and visit other parts of the Philippines if possible. And so that's something I'm looking into. Because I get a lot of messages, I guess, I don't know, maybe
And suggestions, where to go, what to
say,
do.
oh, we wish we could come there, we wish we could get a ticket and fly there, but I would like to go. I would love to visit other parts of the Philippines just to see other parts, but also to see the fans, most of all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, MJ Marfori from TV5 and Larson Diag from GMA7. Any more questions? I see Jeffrey. Oh, see? I told you Filipinos are really shy. You just need someone to break the ice. And now, it's like, who wants to go next? Okay. All right.
Hello, Mikee. I'm Christine, not from Orange County, and also a fan of yours. In fact, I think my son after you.
Really?
Yes, his name is Lee.
I have to meet him now.
Well, my question is, any plans singing some Tagalog Christmas songs on Friday?
Tagalog Christmas songs. No, yeah, you'll have to teach me. You'll have to teach me some. Do you have one that you recommend?
Pasko na Sinta ko.
Okay, my girl will be teaching me after this. Thank you for the suggestion.
Thank you so much, Christine. You know what? He had an album, all OPM, right? And your favorite OPM song from that album, of course, you love Filipino songs, but what was that favorite you mentioned earlier in the morning show? Forevermore?
I love Forevermore.
Forevermore, yeah, Forevermore. All right, we have another question from?
So here's a few questions. First question, David, is what were your first thoughts on being offered to do this event? What were your first thoughts upon being offered to do this event?
So when you got offered to do this, what was on your mind?
I was very excited to do it. I was really looking forward to it. I think, as they mentioned, when a lot of times people can judge someone by the way they look, and if someone has something like a cleft lip, cleft palate, cleft foot, other conditions like that, it can isolate people. People can be made fun of, or people maybe not want to be near them. So I thought it was really great to also bring awareness, because there are a lot of people here in the country who have those kind of problems. And I just wanted to show some love. And the foundation was started by members from my church, which there was that connection as well. And I know the work ethic behind members in my church, and I know the values that they go about, everything that they do in serving others. So I was very much like, okay, yeah, let's go. And so we worked together to decide to do a Christmas benefit concert, because I love Christmas as well. So yeah, it worked out. And I'm very, very excited for Friday.
All right. Another question is, what's your family holiday tradition in the U.S. and how do you make the season, especially for loved ones?
How do you usually celebrate holiday season, of course, in the U.S. with your family, and how do you make it really special?
Well, something that we do in my family is we Christmas carol. We go caroling and we go visit the neighbors. Ever since I was little, when I was 4 or 5, I would wear the Santa hats with my cousins and my siblings, and we'd go to the doors usually singing Feliz Navidad because we were in Miami, Florida, which is a lot of Hispanics. But as we got older, then my mom taught us 3-part harmonies, and we'd go and sing those. And now we do it now, even today, with my siblings. We'll go and visit some of our old neighbors and Christmas carol. So that's one of the things I love.
I have one more question.
Go ahead.
Okay. The last question is, if you were made to do a Christmas song on Idol, what song do you think would you have picked and why?
On Idol?
Idol, yeah.
A Christmas song? I guess I would probably do my favorite one, Oh Holy Night. It's so powerful. I mean, it's such a good song.
All right, thank you, David.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. Thank you also, Dave, for answering those questions. Actually, I wanted to ask you, you'll be spending the holidays in the U.S., right? Can we expect you to spend the holidays here in the Philippines?
Maybe sometime. You never know.
Yeah. We have another question from?
Hi, David. My name is Benedict Hua. I am a content creator, Filipino YouTuber. My question is a little bit personal. I used to see a lot of your vlogs on YouTube, and I kind of noticed that you're not doing it anymore. So, do you have any plans to expand your social media presence to kind of use your channel to promote your advocacy or touch people's lives?
I guess I'll have to get some tips from you if you're a YouTuber. I guess I focus more on professional videos for my YouTube. So I've done 3 videos for this Christmas album, which one every week this month. But as far as the vlogs, I just got so worn out from them because I'd be like, oh, I need to redo it. I kept messing up. And then I'd be like 4 minutes into it and I didn't know how to edit. I'm so not tech savvy. So I just got tired of it. It would take me like an hour and a half just to upload like a 2-minute, 4-minute video. So I just got tired. Now that's why I go to Instagram, because that way, even if I mess up, oh, it's live anyway, so I can't do anything about it. Or it's 10 seconds long. So it's just easier that way. Or a minute. But I don't know, I guess I should YouTube.
Maybe from time to time, right?
Time to time, yeah.
Thank you.
Any tips? Fellow YouTuber.
I don't know, just maybe updates to connect more with your fans. You don't have to overthink on the content that you're gonna make.
The constant updates.
Yeah, the usual.
Yeah. Well, thank you. Thanks for your question.
We have a
Thank you,
question
ma'am.
over here.
Hi, I'm Jeffrey Dago from ABS Human Lifestyle. And I'm a big fan ever since I've seen you in Idol.
Thank you.
Okay, anyway, of course everybody knows you as a balladeer and the types of songs that you sing. And you just said that you love Christmas songs. Well, we're just curious. I don't know, your fans probably know this, but who are the other artists that you listen to? And like for 2018, what are your favorite songs?
Wow. I love, my rep manager's laughing at me. I listen, something that changed, I guess, from my mission, from serving my mission, I listen to a lot of Christian music. I love Hillsong. So something I've been listening a lot to is a song called What a Beautiful Name. I love it. Brooke Fraser's, I guess she got married, but it's such a powerful song. I love it. Another artist I love, I never travel to another city to see artists. I just never, even though I'm in the music business, I don't travel to see others, except for this year. I went to see an artist named Jonathan McReynolds. And I don't think he's known here, it's more in the US. He's so good. You've got to. Jonathan McReynolds, Philippines, listen to Jonathan McReynolds. He's got an amazing voice. He inspired me with my singing again. So speaking of soulful music, Jonathan McReynolds inspired me to push my boundaries with my music style and with runs and riffs and with message. He's very message-based with comparing ourselves to others. He has a song called Comparison Kills that I really love. And then another song called Cycles about getting out of the bad cycles that we get into in life, bad habits or feeling down, learning how to push forward. So I think we need more motivating music that's good. And so he's a good role model for me, because I want to make good music that people want to listen to, but I want it, when people listen to it, that it motivates them, that it inspires them to be better and to keep going forward. So those are some. I can't remember.
Do you have any more offbeat like artists that your fans would be shocked that you listen to? So something that's not ballads or soul, or maybe something, you know, like hip hop or dance or something.
I'm trying to think. Harry, what do I dance to when I'm like, if I have my phone, I don't know. I guess maybe that's what's shocking. I don't listen to a lot of mainstream music. I mean, they're older, but I really like Nico and Vince. They have that song, Am I Wrong? But the rest of their album is really good too. Do you have any suggestions of what's some good new music now that I could listen to?
Like Post Malone.
Post Malone.
Yeah.
Oh, I have heard a couple of his songs. I've been writing new music.
Miguel.
Miguel?
Miguel.
Yes, I've heard Miguel too. I'm writing some new music for 2019, pop music, and I tried to channel some Post Malone.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
which of his songs? Like maybe Cycle or?
No, it wasn't that one. What are the names?
The other songs. Yeah. Cycle's the only one that comes to mind right now.
Okay.
But anyway, so last question.
Okay.
Since you're thinking of creating new music for 2019, right? Is it gonna be like, are you open to doing a like a Christian album like Tori Kelly? Have you heard her latest album, Tori Kelly?
Oh, Tori Kelly.
Yeah.
Oh man, Tori's so good.
She has a new Christian album.
Yes.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's really awesome. So I'm really hoping you could make maybe one like that. Just a suggestion.
I'd love to. You know, I love Christian music. I'm a Christian, but I just haven't felt it was time to do a Christian album yet. Though it's something I would love to do. I guess I'm still trying to create pop music as well. I guess I'm not. I need to listen to more of the mainstream stuff to do that, right? But yes, a Christian album. I love Tori Kelly. We were actually when I was 12 and she was 10. We were on a show together called Star Search. So it was, and she was singing amazing men. She sang a Christian song on that show, and she would blow your mind. If you look Tori Kelly singing Blessed, it'll come up on YouTube. And there she just turned 10. So, and she's singing as amazing as she does now. I don't know how she does it, but
you're what, age 12?
I was 12. Yeah. Yeah, I'm old. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Two more over here.
Hi David, I'm Annie from Cosmopolitan Philippines. First, thank you so much for coming to our country again. Thanks for doing this benefit concert. So my first question is actually, I know you released a 4-track EP called Navidad, which is Spanish translations of some of your songs included in your Winter the Air album. What was it like picking the songs to translate? I know that you had a hard time finding In the Bleak Midwinters translations. You actually had family help with that. So what was it like being able to go back to your roots and being able to sing in a different language?
Well, I love singing in other languages because it helps you connect with more people. Music already kind of goes beyond the borders of language, but when you can sing in someone's spoken language, it's a very special connection. Now, Spanish is special to me because my mom is from Central America, so I'm half Honduran. And so I grew up with it, and my family's been asking me for years now, when are you going to release Spanish music? And I thought this would be a good time to do it. it'll be the first of, I hope, many more Spanish projects. I would love to collaborate with more Spanish artists as well. So we'll see how that goes. Maybe, I don't know if in 2019, but maybe 2020. I've already started writing in Spanish as well.
And my last question is for JBK, Mikee, and David. So in celebration of David's 10-year anniversary of his David Archuleta debut album, could we please hear a little bit of your favorite song from his album? Please.
I'm a big fan of David, so Crush is #1. So yeah.
Yeah, that's my favorite song too. He sang it on the show.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, you did? That's great. And also A Little Too Not Over You. I've been actually listening to your albums recently because I've been listening to Glorious, and I love that song. And Up All Night, where he was dancing, you guys should check that out. The music video where David was dancing is a really good dancer.
Yes, I was trying to dance.
It was really good. It popped and locked. It was really good. You guys
We want to see that.
Actually, I had a Filipino choreographer help me with that. Yeah, his name's Jason, but he's in Las Vegas.
Oh, okay.
Well,
That's
Philippines
awesome.
represent.
Yeah.
So do you want me to sing it?
Yeah, do a sample.
Oh man.
How about Crush? You can do something like Crush. Come on. Next to David.
Yeah. Okay.
Mikee Misalucha.
I think Crush is the most I memorize. Okay. Do you ever think when you're all alone, all we could be, where you seem to go? 'Cause I'm crazy up, but in love. Is it really just another crush? Do you catch your breath when I look at you? Are you holding back like the way you do? 'Cause I'm trying to walk away. I'm so sorry. 'Cause I know this crush ain't going away.
Woo! Mikee Misalucha, ladies and
I hope I made you proud.
Dude, you did so much better than when I sang with him earlier on the morning show. Way better. JBK, how about you guys?
They were doing harmonies on it.
Oh, really? Okay. JBK, take it away.
Well, our favorite is definitely Crush, but I think this song is pretty much close to David, so we're gonna sing this. I just can't believe that you were mine now. You were just a dream that I once knew. I never thought I would be right for you. Yet I just can't compare you with anything in this world. You're all I need to be with forevermore. Ayun. Dahil sa namin na nandito ako.
Oo, pwede naman. Can we sing with you, David? Can we sing with you? Nandito ako. Yes?
Right now? Oh, okay. Wow. How about JBK with David Archuleta? Mikee Misalucha will do a little show, some warm-up before the benefit concert. Of course, thank you to Mabuhay Deseret Foundation, David Archuleta and friends on Friday. But right now, we have a little sample from JBK, Mikee, and David Archuleta.
Nandito ako, umiibig sa'yo, kahit na nagdurugo ang puso. Kung sakali iwanan ka niya, huwag kang mag-alala, may nagmamahal sa'yo, nandito ako.
Yeah. That was awesome.
That was beautiful.
That was great. Any more questions?
We have one over here.
All right, we're just gonna get a few more questions and then we close the show. What's your name, ma'am?
Hi, David. Nicole Gonlani from When in Manila.
It's your 8th time here in the Philippines. What keeps you coming back, and what makes the country so special?
Coming back for more. The massive support that the Filipinos have always shown has meant a lot to me. And I think, especially when I came and did the miniserie, Nandito Ako, I got to spend over a month in the Philippines every day. And I got to make friends here. I got to get to know the culture, and I got to live it. And I just felt a very special connection, a very special bond with the people. And I feel like the Filipino people are very sincere. They're very honest with their emotions and what is important to them. And I feel like I relate a lot to that. And so I just always felt that connection, and I think it keeps me coming back because when the Filipinos are fans, I feel they're sincere. You know, they're sincere fans. They really do like the songs, and they really do like the music. But above that, I love getting to talk to them and get to know them and see their hearts. So that's what keeps me coming back, I guess. And as long as people are supportive of the music, I'll keep coming back.
Thank you so much for that. What would you say is your favorite Filipino dish? Or
my favorite Filipino dish. Pork sisig is pretty good, but I would have to say...
Good choice, pork sisig.
I do have to say, it's not a dish, but I always have to get halo halo when I come. It is so good. I was telling our guitarist, I'm like, you have to have halo halo. I don't know why, it's just, even in the States, I'll go like looking for places to see if, like, do you have halo halo here? I've found it a couple of times, it's very hard to find in the States. So I'm happy to come here and have it. I mean, amongst the many other things, I'm also happy to have halo halo.
Thank you.
David, you can expect a lot of halo halo this Friday for sure, all the fans. We'll bring you halo halo. Good for JBK, for Mikee, and for Anton. Also, as guitarist, by the way, who's also named David. David will be joining David on stage. We'll have a little short performance. But we have a question. She was just too shy to ask it, but from Mabuhay Deseret, so maybe Kim can answer this. Kim, this is going to be an exciting show. As of now, it's going to be successful. Can we expect more concerts like this with the collaboration with Mabuhay Deseret and with these artists, with David Archuleta?
Well, we would love to have all of these artists come back and help us again, for sure. We are pushing, since this is something that is a local charity that we've had local doctors, local hospitals be a part of, we'd really like to have these local concerts so that we can have funding be local as well. Because as of now, most of our funding comes from overseas, but in order for this to be sustainable and have another 30 years, we do need to have the local funding. So this is a big push, and a lot of our sponsors like CNN Philippines, for one, and BMW and San Miguel, we've been able to reach out to them, and these companies have really stepped up, and so it's giving us hope that the Filipinos can eventually be able to fund this as well. And so to have these sorts of benefit concerts as part of that would be just amazing. So, yeah.
How about 2019 from Mabuhay Deseret? Okay, can you give us a teaser? What's coming? What else is next from Mabuhay Deseret next year?
Mabuhay Deseret, we have a goal of beating our last year's surgery number. So we're hoping to have even more surgeries than we did, which was, we broke the record this past year with 5,500 by almost 1,000 surgeries. So we're really growing and really trying to get the word out there. And I really think social media is helping. It helps people to know that we're here to help them. Because even people who only have a cell phone where they have the peso plan where they can get Facebook one day, they can get on there and they can see that, oh, we posted on Facebook, this is what they do. Oh, I know my cousin has a cleft lip, or my friend or my neighbor, and then they can tell people, and then they can get the help that they need so that they can live productive lives. So, yeah.
Thank you so much. Kim Morrison, President of Mabuhay Deseret, celebrating its 30th anniversary. Sam, do we have any more questions? Oh, okay. I believe we still have a few more. Do we still have room for how many more questions do we have room for? 2 to 3 more? One last One last? Two? Two, okay. All right. So I'll do the second to the last, and Kim, Sam, maybe you do the last one?
So hi, I'm Franz from Village People, a multimedia magazine. David, I'm so happy to see you here and thank you so much for coming here in the Philippines. I'm a huge fan since elementary.
Oh,
You're wrong.
since elementary?
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
21.
wow.
So by the way, who are the Filipino artists that you want to collaborate with?
Well, I guess you mean like recording?
Yeah.
You know, even before I knew she was Filipino, I always loved Regine Velasquez. You know, she became a great motivator for me to push myself vocally when I came across her on YouTube one time, and then I found out she was from the Philippines after. But that's what introduced me to Filipino music, Filipino talent, and so I think that would be very neat. Obi invited me to come sing with him and Regine one time. We got to sing Nandito Ako live, which was really awesome. Because Obi is also another wonderful person. He's not just a great artist, he's a great person. So it was an honor for me to get to sing that with them. I would love to record something sometime as well. And I've been saying that since the first time I came here. So 10 years I'm still hoping something will
Well, we
get
do
through.
hope so. And one last thing, what is your favorite place in the Philippines?
My favorite place? I'm not sure. I haven't gotten to. Usually, when I'm here, we only get to spend time in the studios, so and in the traffic. So I don't really get to see a whole lot of the Philippines. But I would love to get to know more. Otherwise, I just enjoy the people. That's really when I come here. I don't get to go to be a tourist. I get to spend time with the people. But I do love that. I'm not sure.
How about beaches? Have you been to any? Because we all know the Philippines has a lot of beaches here.
You know, I only went to one time when we were filming for Nandito Ako.
Yeah.
But that was it. We were filming the whole day, and then we went back.
Do you remember what beach was that? No.
Sorry?
Do you remember what beach that was?
I don't remember.
Okay.
Because it was
Boracay? So you've been to Boracay?
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't Boracay? Oh, okay.
No, it was a few hour drive from here. It was all.
Okay. So it wasn't Boracay. Batangas. Batangas?
Was that? I think that because that's
Was that
what it
Batangas,
called
Karen?
in the series. It was called Batangas.
Bataan?
I can't remember. They called it Batangas, but I don't know if it was actually Batangas in the city.
Matabukay.
Yeah.
Matabukay is in Batangas, that's right.
Oh.
That's right. No. I didn't know too. I even asked him, like, where's Matabukay again? Like in Batangas. Okay.
Okay, for the last question.
Hi David, I'm saving the best for last. Nice to meet you again. It's Josephine. And yeah, my final question is, I'm actually interested about your set list for Friday. Are you going to sing this Christmas song from your first Christmas album? Or are we going to hear a classic David Archuleta song?
You'll be hearing Christmas songs that are recorded on both of my Christmas albums. So it'll be a mix of both albums, and maybe a couple of other little treats. You'll have to come see to find out. It'll be, yeah. All right, we'll see you on Friday.
Thank you so much. We'd like to remind you the benefit concert is this Friday at the Kia Theater, 6:30 p.m.
Once again, let's give it up. JBK, Mikee Misalucha, Antonio Cruz, who couldn't be here, but he'll be on Friday. He'll be there, Kia Theater. And of course, a New Frontier Theater. New Frontier Theater. And of course, the one and only David Archuleta. But of course, your fans, David, and all the friends from the media and the press, they don't want to let you go without, of course, you guested on the morning show on CNN Philippines earlier. You also went to Showtime earlier. So, Do you want to let David go without a song? Gusto niyo ng song? You want a song from David? Do you want a performance from David? The kids want a performance, David, from you. The kids from Mabuhay Deseret. Gusto mo ng performance from David? She's shy, but she's saying yes. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up to Mr. David Archuleta. And of course, his guitarist, please welcome also David M.
Can y'all hear me on this? 1, 2, hey. I think that one might have been better. Is this? That's okay. 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh yeah, this one's loud enough. Sidewalks covered up in snow, lights up everywhere we go. Santa's on his way. It's Christmas every day, yeah, it's here again. Finally the season when everybody's caroling. Peace on earth, goodwill to everyone. Children all having fun, waiting on Santa to come with a bag full of Christmas cheer. It all goes by so fast. If only I could make this last. Sidewalks covered up in snow, lights up everywhere we go. Santa's on his way. It's Christmas every day. Friends all warm by the fire. Sometimes I just wish that I could always feel this way, like it's Christmas every day. As for me, there's nothing like a Christmas tree surrounded by family. Deck the halls with boughs of evergreen. Let's pop some corn and watch our favorite scene where the angel gets his wings with every bell that rings. It all goes by so fast. If only I could make this last. Sidewalks covered up in snow, everywhere we go. Santa's on his way. It's Christmas every day. Friends all warm by the fire. Sometimes I just wish that I could always feel this way, like it's Christmas every day. Oh, 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 Christmas every day. If I could have a one gift just for me, joy to the world it would be, with more Christmases under the tree. Sidewalks covered up in snow, lights up everywhere we go. Santa's on his way. It's Christmas every day. Friends are warm by the fire. Sometimes I wish that I could always feel this way, like it's Christmas every day. I just wanna know right now. I just wanna every day. It's Christmas every day. Friends all hold about the fire. Sometimes I just wish that I could always feel this way, like it's Christmas every day.
One and only singer, songwriter, David Archuleta. Of course, his guitarist, David M. Thank you so much. Once again, folks, this holiday benefit concert brought to us by Mabuhay Desert Foundation happens this Friday, entitled David Archuleta and Friends. And David will be joined by special guests Anton and Tenor Cruz, JBK, Mikee Misalucha, and tickets are still available.
Tickets are available at ticketnet.com.ph. For ticket prices, price level 1 is 5,300 pesos, price level 2 is 4,770 pesos, price level 3 is 4,134 pesos, and price level 4 is 3,710 pesos.
It's for a great cause, great benefit concert. Palakpakan natin ulit, David Archuleta and Friends, Mabuhay Desert Foundation. May we ask Kim Morrison, the kids, to please join David, JBK, Mikee on stage.
We'd also like to thank our sponsors, the Excite Global Solutions, Fatima University Medical Center, San Miguel Corp, and of course, media partner CNN Philippines.
Thank you once again to everybody being here this afternoon. Once again, Mabuhay Desert Foundation, thank you so much. Kim Morrison, thank you. And the kids are meeting their idol, David Archuleta, with JBK and Mikee. David will be signing some posters, all right? Once again, David Archuleta and Friends, holiday benefit concert brought to us by Mabuhay Desert Foundation. At the New Frontier Theater. I think it's time, Sam. Let's do some shameless plugging. Always tune in to CNN Philippines, the brand that you can trust when it comes to news. We tell the story of the Filipino on Channel 9 Free TV.